Hello, everybody. It's Texas Tim Root from Alamo Music Center here in San Antonio, Texas. I hope you guys are doing good out there and staying safe. Today, I want to talk about the Yamaha's PSS series. Okay, these are three cool, amazing little keyboards. We've got the PSS E30 here, we've got the A50 in the middle, and then we've got the F30 here. Okay, there's some differences. Just to let you know, I have done videos on each one of these. They're very short, quick overviews, kind of give you the idea on what each one of these are meant for. They're actually for slightly different customers, okay? So on this video, I'm not going to go through every single feature and play all the sounds and do that. If you want that detail, check the other ones out, okay? But the idea is that there are some similarities between these three. So what I want to do is start out and tell you what they all have in common, okay? So again, E30 or the Remy, A50, F30. So first of all, they're all 37 note keyboards. They're mini keys, but they're all exactly 37 keys, all right? They're all battery powered. So they all use 4 AA batteries, or they come with a USB, a micro USB cable, and you can plug that into your computer and power them. So they're USB powered, or if you want to be mobile, then you use batteries, okay? They're all, 3 of them, super light. They're under 3 pounds, okay? So they're like, great, very light. They all 3 have built-in speakers, okay? And they're pretty cool. They're definitely super cool enough to turn it on and jam out. So very portable, built-in speakers, battery powered or USB powered. They also all have headphone outputs, okay? So you can plug in headphones there if you don't want to listen to the speakers. Or like on this one, you can come out of the headphone out on any of them and go into an amp or a PA or something if you want to amplify your sound. Okay, so they have those in common. They also they're all less than $100, so that's really important. So 37 keys, built-in speaker, battery powered, USB powered, headphone jacks, which can be an audio out, less than 3 pounds, less than $100, and they all have what you call a sustain function on there. Okay. So they're very portable. That's the whole idea. You want to go on a trip and play your music in the back seat of your car, or you want to take them camping with you, or you want to be on the back porch, or out in your clubhouse or whatever. Wherever you want to be, you can be totally portable with these, or you can plug them into your computer and interface with your computer programs. All right, there are some differences. Okay, so I would say let's start out with this one, the Remy, as they call it. The idea here with the Remy is this is more the fun, educational one. So if you're, I would say if you're younger, or you just really kind of want to have fun with the keyboard, I mean, they're all fun, but this one is probably cool. Like this one has 47 different sounds. They have a lot of the same sounds, but some have more than other ones. But this gives you 47 sounds, and it gives you some accompaniment styles, which, if you don't know, is like backing tracks, so that you can have it control your band with one finger, or chords, whatever they call that, smart chord. It has 74 effects. Now this one has the effects in it, so they've got like fun stuff like animal sounds, or telephones or bombs blowing off, or all sorts of crazy sounds. And the key thing about this one is it has a quiz mode, okay, which has several different levels. So that's where the fun part comes in. You can play your sounds, you can do your styles. It's got 30 songs, but what's cool is you can actually go into quiz mode and play a game with it. So it'll say like, okay, it'll play the dog barking sound, and then you got to find it. There's pictures on here. Okay, so there's several different levels. So I would say if you've got a youngster, or you really want to just have some crazy fun and enjoy yourself, and not super heavy musical chops or anything like that, you just want to enjoy it, I would say the E30 is the one for you. Okay, but very fun, educational, and sounds great. Now this one, the F30, is this is maybe a little bit more towards the person that wants to play songs or play actual different accompaniments. Okay, so this one is loaded with a lot more sounds. So of these three, this one has the most sounds. This one has 120 sounds and 114 styles. That means this one has 28 styles, so it's got a little bit. But if you want to have all the pop, funk, rock, reggae, every type of style, you can play it. So if you're a little bit more want to write your own songs, that kind of thing, and have a lot of songs to play with, then you can do that. One thing I would say, both of these, when you play the songs, you have a mute button for the melody. So if you're playing a song here and you want to learn how to play Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star or something like that, then this is the one for you. This would have a little bit more sophisticated accompaniment styles. Okay, more sounds, accompaniment styles. Plus, it has the autofill button, which gives you a little bit, teeny bit more variety in your styles. Okay, this one also has an octave shift, which means if you're in a certain key and you need it to go higher or lower, you can just hit a button, it goes up or down, octave shift. This one doesn't have an octave shift. Okay, so this one right here would be a lot more sounds, a lot more songs and accompaniment styles, octave shift, and you can download the digital songbook for this. Okay, now the A50, of all these three, this is probably my favorite out of all three. Okay, so it gives you a lot of variation. It gives you 42 sounds, really, really good sounds, but it also has something called touch response, which means now you can play dynamically, which I think is really a big deal. So if you're a little bit more musically advanced, or say you're really in the synth and kind of a little bit more modern music, then I think this one would be for you. Has 42 sounds, touch response, and what's really cool is the motion effect. Let me just unplug that. So the motion effect button right here, what that does is it actually lets you do like modulation and filter change and pitch bend. Okay, so it's a little bit of synth cool stuff in there. This one also has a really great arpeggiator in here. Okay, you've got I think it's 118 different arpeggiator styles in here. So if you want to do kind of more dance, synth, newer stuff, this one has a lot of arpeggiator stuff you can do. You can put the arpeggiator on hold, let it play, and then jam over it. And then you have the touch response and the motion effects. Okay, so a lot more control over your sound on this one. All right, it also has a phrase record in here, so you can actually record yourself playing and listen back. All right, and it does have the octave shift. Okay, so really for my money, I really like this one, but depending on what your musical needs are, they're all really great. I mean, they're under $100 and they're super portable, easy to use, and they just sound amazing. So if you want to hear a lot of the sounds and different features, go look on there on the website, Alamo Music Pianos and Keyboards on YouTube, or you'll find it somewhere. And I've done an individual video on each one that kind of digs down a little bit deeper. Okay, so again, I would say E30, fun, educational for the kids for sure. This is for the person that wants to do songwriting, play with a backing band, more sounds, more stuff like that, octave shift. And this one is for if you really want to do the crazy synth stuff and rock out. They're all plug into your computer. They're all easy to use. Highly recommend them. I mean, especially if you're at home and you're not able to get out, or you've got a lot of idle time, or you're taking trips or whatever. These are really, really good purchases right now to keep you occupied. They're fun. There's a lot of stuff you can do with them. So Yamaha PSS series, E30, A50, F30, alamomusic.com. Hey, enjoy your time out there. Stay safe. And until next time, it's Texas Tim Root signing off. Y'all have a good one.